welcome back to another awesome episode of Eating Healthy. I am Evan Bartle, Chief Growing Officer here at Second Chances Farm. We are here at the Eastside Community Kitchen, and today I'm joined with the lovely, bubbly Brooke Chase of Simply Be Cooking. So tell me what Simply Be Cooking is all about.
So I'm really excited to be here, and Simply Be Cooking is something that I came up with during quarantine. In the beginning, you weren't really able to just go out to eat, so I brought the out to eat to my kitchen, and I was cooking all this really awesome good food, and I felt sort of guilty that I was eating all these amazing, delicious, healthy meals, so I figured with all this free time, why not share it with all of you?
What are we going to be making today?
Okay, so we are making Joe Biden No Malarkey Gumbo, and this recipe came out even way better than I imagined.
Really?
Sometimes I call it just magic in the kitchen, and that's basically what happens. We're gonna do a magic trick for you guys today, and the premise is that instead of using regular rice, we are going to turn cauliflower into rice.
Awesome. So what's first?
All right, so what you're gonna need for this recipe is obviously cauliflower, which is our main ingredient here.
Sure.
And then, I always talk in my show that you can really use whatever you want. I sort of call them non-recipes, but today we are going to use red pepper, green pepper, jalapeno. We're gonna garnish it with some avocado, but that would be optional. Onion you definitely need. We are going to use some wonderful vertically grown bunching onion from Second Chances Farm. Some beautiful parsley, also from Second Chance Farm. And then when I made this recipe, I actually didn't have any tomato sauce or paste. So I used V8 and it was bomb. So if you need to, you can use V8, which is also super healthy for you.
Resourceful.
Right? And but we have both tomato sauce and tomato paste, just in case we need it a little thicker. And then I have some Cajun Sunshine hot pepper sauce, as well as some Worcestershire sauce. And then for the protein, we have chicken, and then we also have sausage. You can do andouille sausage. Oops, this is a gumbo, so if you want to add shrimp or crab or whatever, but this is what we're going to do today.
This is andouille?
This is just hot Italian sausage.
Gotcha.
Yep,
cool.
Plain and simple. And then obviously we have our Joe No Malarkey spice. So I'm going to let you talk about that a little bit.
Sure. So the Joe No Malarkey, which Brooke's going to be using today, is one half of this awesome new duo that we're releasing. It can be found at secondchancesspicefarm.com. The other half of this duo is the Kamala Fearless Fusion Spice, which is sort of a Caribbean mixed with a Middle Eastern, Indian mixture of spices, including turmeric and cumin and cilantro from the farm and all kinds of awesome stuff. Those can be found at secondchancesspicefarm.com, and they will be shipped out to you January 20th, Inauguration Day.
All right. We, again, just made this really simple and just bought rotisserie chicken from the store.
And that works just
And
fine.
you just, peel it, slice it, and it's ready to go. Those are aside. So we're just going to heat up this pan.
Awesome. It's already hot.
It's already hot. And I use butter when I cook. Don't be afraid of butter. It's a good fat for you. And, oh, that is hot. Woo!
Too hot?
No. I mean, maybe turn it down a smidge. Yeah. And there's also, when you get rotisserie chicken, there's some juices in the bottom, or if you're making it at home, you're gonna have some juices. Don't forget to put those in here too. Like I say on my show, we don't waste anything, but those juices are gonna make this really flavorful. So be sure and add those. Yeah, let's turn this down just a little bit. So, and then we have our sausage here. That's gonna go in there too. So next what you're gonna wanna do is make your rice. So we're gonna take this cauliflower. You're just gonna kind of get this ready, and if I was in my kitchen, I'd be putting this in my compost. So what we're gonna do is, I always try to have as much surface area to brown as I can.
Sure, so tiny little pieces.
So, well, I actually do almost like a steak. I cut it like
slices.
Like slices. And then we're basically just gonna drizzle it with oil. We're gonna brown it in the oven. We have the oven already preheated to, 450?
You told me 450.
450.
I hope that's right.
And it's probably gonna take about 20 to 25 minutes, so that's why we're gonna do that first to sort of prep this. Now this is something that you also could make ahead of time, so you could just go ahead and roast this. I make cauliflower rice all the time, and I just kind of have some rice on hand, because then you can just sort of make whatever you want. So I'm just going in and cutting the core out.
Of the main big pieces.
Right.
Yeah. Beautiful.
All right, so then we just need some, yep, perfect. I'm just gonna drizzle our olive oil right on here, like this. And then we're gonna do some salt and pepper. Real simple.
Salt.
Thank you, sir. And this is really good, nice pink Himalayan salt. It's good.
I'm not sure why it's good, but it definitely looks good.
Yeah, it's pretty. It is better. I used to know the reason why that was better, but all right. So we've got our salt and pepper and cauliflower, and we're gonna put this in the oven. Okay, so next what we're gonna do is get our veggies ready. So just to kind of show you guys, in case you're not super skilled in the cutting, which I have, you know, learned as I went, but you're gonna take the ribs of the pepper out, and then you're just gonna kind of dice these, right? So cut it down like this, and we're just gonna dice all these vegetables the exact same way, so they're all gonna be nice, same size,
yep.
Pretty.
And so the reason, I mean, the green and the red bell pepper, that's sort of just a color thing?
So I am very big on, while the food is supposed to be delicious and nutritious, it should also be beautiful. So I always use at least 3 colors, but if you have orange or whatever you have, it's fine. But we're gonna do a red and a green.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna get a little bit more butter and heat up this pan here.
Medium?
That one we can just sort of put on low, so we can keep that warm. It's looking real good. And then we have this over here. And you're gonna do this for your red pepper, your onion, and your green pepper. We have some over here already. We're just gonna put that in here. A little bit more. And I like this with extra onion, so if I was making this for you guys, I would use a whole onion.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're just gonna get this moving around here. And now we're gonna go ahead and add those spices. So we've got our Joe Malarkey. Is that what this is?
Joe No Malarkey.
It didn't look quite like that.
That's the Kamala.
So,
That could have been trouble.
all right. So I do want to tell you guys what's in here. This is certified organic black garlic, onion, coriander, black pepper, parsley, red pepper, orange peel, which was a little surprising to me, but it is real good. Paprika, green bell pepper, and basil. Yeah.
Awesome. The basil's from our farm, and we also produce the black garlic right here on site at Second Chance's farm, which is an amazing sort of new thing to me. Black garlic is a slow roasted, slow cooked, dehydrated garlic that has amazing nutritional properties. When it comes out, it's almost, you can eat the full cloves, which we have here.
What?
And it's crazy. It almost tastes like a dried fruit. It's got a little sweetness.
Get out of here. Should I eat one? I'll eat one.
And it smells a little garlicky, but
It's not crazy.
It doesn't leave the crazy after breath in your mouth.
That's real good. I need to get some of that. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is looking real good. Yep.
Wow. It almost looks like a fajita blend.
Gorgeous. That's exactly what it is, but just diced.
Wow. And it's a New Orleans version.
Right. That's right. Take the cauliflower out. It's going to be roasted in like those little steaks. You want it to be kind of golden brown. And then what you're going to want to do is put it in a blender, or you can like coarsely chop it. The goal here is obviously to make it the consistency of a rice. So this is the consistency that we want here. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and add that in there and kind of mix that up. And then we're gonna add a little of this tomato sauce in here. So
sauce and tomato
this
paste.
is going to be to the consistency that you want it. So if you want it thicker, you're going to add more tomato sauce.
Salt to taste.
Yeah. So this is about, I would say, a tablespoon of the paste and maybe 2 tablespoons of the regular tomato. When I did the V8, I probably did about a cup of V8.
Right.
But I kind of just add as I go. So I'm going to add some more of this tomato sauce here. If you want to help me kind of stir that around, and then I'm going to put some Worcestershire sauce in here. Probably about a teaspoon, I would say. And then some of this hot sauce. And we also have jalapeno in there too. I forgot when we diced up the peppers, you want to put jalapeno. And again, you can leave the seeds in there depending upon how spicy you want that, or you can rib it like we did the rest, or you can just leave it all in there. That's kind of.
I don't know about you, but I'm a huge hot sauce fan.
I like it hot, baby, so I'll put the whole thing in there. So, all right, now we're just gonna add all of this to here.
Just all in one pan.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
And so if you already had this made, you could really cook all of this in one pan. So, and if you have a regular green onion, what I like to do is add the white part when I sauteed everything, and then I use the green part for garnish.
I got you.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Simply B
Is
color.
that Simply B?
It is. Okay, so
Avocado? Or is
yeah,
that
that's gonna be all for our garnish. So we're gonna stir this up a little in here. How beautiful! Oh my gosh, smell that parsley? That is some fresh parsley. And like I said, if you had some of this stuff already made, if you already had some sausage left over from breakfast, this took how long to cook? Not any time at all, other than
30 seconds.
Other than getting your cauliflower, that's the longest part.
I was never
and
afraid of spice. So
the avocado is going to help to cool it down a little bit too.
Sure.
And so then I'm just going to hit it with a little hot
Man,
sauce.
this is gonna be.
Are you so ready to taste this?
Well, we're calling in one of our resident taste testers for this.
Oh, very good. Well, we're ready for that.
I'm also gonna taste it. So, welcome back. We are here with this delicious final product made by Brooke Chase of Simply Be Cooking. We're also joined by the rare occasion of Brian Glass. Very rare occasion. Who's going to be our resident taste tester today. Brian Glass is our farm manager, assistant general manager, a little bit of everything here at the farm. He's also a chemist, he's a scientist, he's
Taste tester.
taste tester. That's right. Foremost. So, Brian,
I'm honored to have you taste this gumbo.
It looks
tell
amazing.
us what it is.
So it's basically cauliflower rice, obviously to replace the regular rice. It has a tomato base. We have chicken and sausage. You could add shrimp if you like. And then we've garnished it with some avocado. We have some peppers and onions in there. And then obviously the star of the show, the Joe Biden No Malarkey spices. So I present to you my Joe No Malarkey gumbo.
Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, here we go.
Have at it.
How is it?
That's phenomenal.
Is it spicy?
Phenomenal.
It's just the right spice.
Yeah?
Yeah, she threw a lot of spice in there. I'm a fan of that, but not everybody is. But
Yeah, it's not too overpowering, which is great.
Good.
I'm not a fan of hot and spicy, but
Okay.
probably shouldn't have.
And like, can you totally tell it's cauliflower? Or if I didn't tell you, would you sort of think that it might be rice?
I think, yeah, it definitely has that rice texture to it.
There you go.
That's very good.
Yay.
Awesome. Thank you guys, and join us next time for another awesome dish.